Taurus, welcome to your weekly reading. Let's get started and see what messages we have for you for the first week of August. Taurus, sun, moon, and rising. Let's see what is the energy around your week, keeping in mind that these are general readings and may not resonate for everyone. So take the messages that do resonate and check out your other placements and leave the rest behind, my friends. Okay, what is the energy around Taurus's week ahead, first week of August for Taurus, sun, moon, and rising? Look at that. Your hard work is paying off, Taurus. So that's interesting. Let's just move these out of the way. That makes me think that, you know, you're working really hard on something and it's about to pay off. But I wonder, what is your feeling right now? Sometimes when I see this card, I can't help but think that even though your hard work is paying off, you might not be aware of that. You might be at a place where you feel like your work isn't paying off. You might be at a place this week, Taurus, where you're starting to be like, I can't win. I can't possibly get ahead. It's not working. I'm not going to be able to achieve this. And I feel like that can happen right before we're about to receive a payoff. And so it's important to keep your thoughts very optimistic and to expect success and to keep focusing on what it is that you're trying to achieve. You know, when you focus on things, they tend to expand. The more energy we give something, the more we see transformation happen in that dynamic. Bottom of the deck is adjustments are required. And so that makes me think exactly what I was just saying, that, you know, you may need to make some adjustments in terms of how you're talking to yourself. What's the inner narrative about your goals right now? Is it that you're not possibly going to be able to do it? Is it that you don't have the time and I wish and I hope instead of I believe and I know? You know, really needing to lean into that optimistic and perspective and almost expecting this to work, expecting it to pay off. You know, it's interesting. What are you envisioning right now? What are you visualizing? What are you daydreaming about? Are you imagining the worst case scenario where things don't pan out, or are you imagining it happening for you and what it feels like for it to happen? Whatever it is for you, Taurus, you gotta sort of sit with it in a different light. I feel like we're seeing adjustments are required, because that is ultimately the guidance for you, and that your hard work is paying off almost feels like an observation that you can't see yet. You know, you can't see what's around the corner, so you just have to keep going and trust that what will be a reflection of this hard work that you're doing. Some adjustments are required. I can't help but feel like that's within your perspective, within your narrative, you know, the mindset. There may need to be some adjustments there. Okay, let's see what the tarot cards will reveal for you, Taurus. 5 of Wands in reverse. Interesting. Let's get all your cards out. Ooh, 10 of Pentacles. See, there's a negative mindset around money. So that could be affecting this. That may be where there needs to be adjustments made. You might be in a lack mentality. You might be thinking in terms of scarcity. There's the Lovers, so you have a choice to make. This could really be, for some of you, affecting money. For some of you, this could be affecting home. It seems like something in the material world needs your adjustment and attention, because I feel like there's going to be a choice. And there's the Hermit, so more reflection may be required. Oh boy, 10 of Swords in reverse on the bottom of the deck. So, you know, you're ready to get up from whatever it is that feels like a disappointment or a rejection. I feel like some of the adjustment that might need to be made is that, you know, idea that rejection is actually a redirection. So instead of seeing rejection as, oh, I'm not good enough, and I guess my hard work won't pay off, but seeing rejection as, that wasn't for me at all. You know, I feel like you have an opportunity here. There is a definite opportunity here, but it's almost like you're comparing yourself to others. You're seeing other people who are doing the same things as your competitors. Instead of looking at those other people who are doing similar or the same thing, and seeing their success as encouragement for your own success. I feel like you're looking at that and seeing it as competition. There's this negative association with wealth and abundance here. So there's this lack mindset that's causing you to sort of be overly competitive, and to it's almost like there's conflict in your mind between you and others, but that conflict is in your mind. Stay in your lane here, Taurus, in the sense of focus on what it is that you want to see pay off in the end. But don't look at it just from the perspective of seeking wealth or seeking luxury or seeking status. It's again this idea of sort of pursuing things because they make you happy, pursuing things because you love these things and they bring you joy and creativity, and this idea of confidence too. Like it's what you feel like you're supposed to be doing, instead of focusing solely on the outcome in terms of status, wealth, material, right? Like materialism here in this 10 of Pentacles. I feel like it's a big choice. That's why we're seeing the Lovers here. And that for some of you, it could involve family. So for some of you, this 10 of Pentacles could involve this idea of being in a committed relationship, and you need to make a choice around this. So it's interesting. I sort of feel like for the majority of you, this is about a project that you're working on, that you need to make a choice about how to be authentic and vulnerable without seeing people as competition. But for some of you, I can't help but wonder if this has to do with a relationship as well. Seeing that 10 of Swords and this Page of Pentacles followed by the Wheel of Fortune, but in reverse, it's very interesting. Kind of makes me think that there is an action you need to take. When I see that Wheel of Fortune in reverse, it always makes me think that there is an action you need to take here, Taurus. And I think it's one where you're shifting out of a perspective that says, I'll never be able to be as good as the other people doing whatever it is that I'm doing. It's creating this energy here where you have an Ace of Rods on the bottom of the deck in reverse, which is a big old thumbs down to whatever's going on. It's too pessimistic. It's too competitive. It's too comparative. You have this opportunity to begin something with this Page of Pentacles showing up here. It's a new opportunity, and it's full of sort of this wonderful energy that of you being able to make your plans a reality, but you have to take a step here to action it in a way that steps away from this lack mentality. It's a lie. It's a lie. Right? We see the 7 of Swords next to the 4 of Pentacles, both in reverse. So that makes me think that you're succumbing to this old story, or an old download actually from society that says, these people are all doing the same things and they're better at it than you are. So what's your problem? Why are you even bothering? You're never going to be as good as them. And that is baloney, Taurus. That is 100% baloney. So don't buy into that narrative. You're lying to yourself, or you're listening to a download that makes no sense. And as a result, it's almost creating like an imposter syndrome where you're trying to do something and then you compare yourself, maybe on social media. Maybe you're scrolling through and being like, wow, well, that person's also doing this, and look at how many likes they have and how many followers or subscribers, and then you start to make yourself feel small. So I think that's where the adjustments are required for you this week. And I think you could turn this around, actually. It's a lack mentality that needs a shift for sure. That's got to go. And it's like a part of you is ready for this. There's a part of you that's really ready to stop thinking this way and to let go of negative emotions. You've almost hit that rock bottom of sort of looking at things in such a limited way. It's really limiting you. And so seeing the Knight of Pentacles here at the end of your reading is inspiring me for you, because that Knight of Pentacles is telling you, keep going. But, keep going, be diligent, hard work will pay off. And that's exactly the message that started your reading. So Taurus, you've got some adjustments to make, but this whatever it is that you're working on, it just needs you to shift your perspective, which will change your energy, and it will shift your emotions from lack to abundance. And you won't need to sort of compare yourself to anyone. Just stay focused on, am I moving forward in my lane? Don't compare yourself. When you're looking at other people that are doing similar things to you, be happy for them if they're successful, because guess what that means? That you could be successful too. It's not an indication that there's not enough for everyone to be successful. Take their win as your win. You know what I mean, Taurus? It's very interesting. Okay, what is the final guidance here for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the first week of August in light of all of this? Synchronicity. Interesting. Let's read the message. Are you noticing the signs of synchronicity that the spirit world has been sending to you at this time? People and situations in your life are not just appearing by coincidence. In reality, they are being guided to you from the spirit world to help you for a specific reason. So take this reading, for example, as a sign of synchronicity that you're on the right track. You just need to make a few adjustments that are all internal. So they're all within your ability. And I bet you've been seeing things about old stories, about lack mentality, about don't compare yourself, that there is no competition. It's interesting. You might be seeing a lot of signs like that lately, and they're trying to get you to reflect on this in a different way so that you can authentically express yourself, but releasing those limits, releasing those negative beliefs about abundance, releasing those lack and scarcity ideas that there isn't enough for everyone to be successful. It's very interesting. I'm going to leave it at that for you this week, Taurus. If this reading has resonated for you, please consider subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting. If you would like a personal reading, you can find that information in the description below. All right, my friends, I'm sending you so much love and light. Have a great week. Take care.